Girls Frontline, a mobile gacha game series created by King Chong, the somewhat of Mecha, known for his Ferrari collection and vast knowledge of flowers. Most of the human characters are all named after flowers. The main overarching plot points revolve around flowers. The main villain is obsessed with flowers. Girls Frontline is a game about its extensive lore. Shitpost of the most questionable and smooth-brained echelons someone had the audacity to think about. And Rule 34 artists, giga chatting with animatronic waifu hentai. But enough talking about white flowers and hentai. Let's start our tour of the gun-toting depression heaven Mecha waifu world. The game takes place in an alternative history, post-World War III setting. You, the commander, start working for a PMC company called Griffin and Kruger, meeting a hot Christmas cake Helion, who still frequently attends mixers and comes back empty-handed. Your Dalal God-handed logistics officer, Kalina, who turns out to be a massive gold digger, and your big boss, Chad CEO Kruger himself. In the meantime, you power up your waifu decks and start catching every T-doll there is. You are also in charge of a unique T-doll squad called AR Team. Well, Anti-Rain Team. And their neuroclouds cannot be backed up like other T-dolls that exist, because of a brain scan running on NeuroCloud Vista is incompatible with NeuroCloud 10. So they just got one life. The squad leader of AR Team is M4A1, a choking masochist turned war criminal cinnamon roll. Next is Star 15, or AR-15, a soon-to-be flat-chest resident who graduated with a certification of a suicide bomber. M16, a big Onesama with an even bigger cannon, well known for her love of whiskey. And M4. M4 Sopmod, aka Sampo. Well, let's just say she's a crazy-ass maniac who enjoys ripping shit off from... And finally, Row 635, the AR Team that is not actually an AR Team member, but loved by everyone. Also known as the Big Titty Cop Nerd Girlfriend. She doesn't really enter the fray until her official appearance with the AR Team in Chapter 7. Until then, she's completely irrelevant. So, you might be wondering, where's our Mecha waifu slice of life? Heh, that's the cool part. You don't. Get ready to have your mind blown with tactical edginess, baby, cause we're gonna hit the main story. You know how I said all that just now? Well, I lied. Chapter 0 to 4 is quite boring as fuck, so we'll just speedrun through it. AR Team was sent to retrieve information on the course, deep behind enemy lines. Agent, one of the SO's boss and Titus made, proceeds to trap M4. M4 starts to embrace her new choking masochist fetish, but M16, saves her from succumbing to her
deep, dark fantasy.
Yeets Agent, and they regroup with AR and Sapo. They then split up. You, the commander, finds M4 with her assistant and your waifu dream team, track down the remaining shredded AR Team in various sectors, and eventually reunite, returning back as a family again. Or would they? Helion makes you mod on a very, very secret GNK Discord server. Suddenly the alarms go off.
M5, watch out! That guy's a fucking kazoo!
M4 gets in touch with you, but you get hit by a blunt object, and you lose consciousness. You wake up to see Giga Chad boss man, Kruger.
Who are you?
Wake the fuck up, Commander. We've got Sangvis to burn.
He explains Sangvis Ferry is Discord raiding their supposed secret server. You then rally your waifu dream team out to banhammer the mass raid. The raid concludes. Bossman comes along and wants to talk to you personally. He believes there's an imposter running among us. After more boring visual novel dialogue and battles you have to face, Helion announces that they've discovered the imposter who was responsible for the Discord server raid. And that was AR-15. Later went AWOL. We get to meet 404 Squad, the team that doesn't exist, just like your big titty real girlfriend. They are like the mercenaries of T-dolls, only interested in money and completing a job. Composed of 416, the elitist who has sexual frustration against her ex-girlfriend. M16, Brainlet 9, family maker and hydration specialist. Flat Deck 45, super hack command that makes Russian deep web Bitcoin assassins blush. And finally, G11. God damn it, Doc, that dork's a day paid for napping on the job. They conducted mercenary missions behind the scenes and wiped T-Dog memories of those that encountered them. Yeah, there isn't much to talk about this. Al-Rabi's search party was scrambled to search for AR-15, but the 5G tower stopped working. The AR team decides to go in and find our search party. They meet another Sangvis boss, Alchemist, and she was easy to take care of. The search party and M16 regroups, but find M4 and Sopmod missing. Bunny Girl comes forward and admits she saw AR-15 venting in the distance, and the two went after her. The group tries to find him and discovers Sopmod 404. Negative then comes up with a big brain theory that the person responsible for the trolling they received is likely no one than our imposter running on the loose. Meanwhile, M4 wakes up and is stuck inside of her
Deep dark fantasy.
staring right at Sangvis boss and then passes out. AR team and the Rabbit party finds where M4 is kept and rescue her. All while that is going on, AR-15 decides to do a little trolling and puts her certification she long studied for to good use.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
己の運命を受け入れ
With AR-15 committing an OSHA violation, what will be the fate of AR team and M4? Who's this mysterious boss she encountered in her deep, dark fantasies? The plot begins to thicken. Join us on the next episode that begins with Chapter 7. Did you know that this video almost took an entire year to edit, crashed on me about 165 times, and was revoiced and revised from the original draft? Yeah, this was one of the most painful videos I had to edit so far. It didn't help that this was also the most boring arc of the Girls Frontline lore.